Hello and welcome to Seasonal Job Pro, the channel about seasonal jobs. It's in the title. Today we're talking about winter mountain jobs in California. So, let's get to work. California is the third largest state in the country, bordered by the Pacific Ocean to the west and extensive mountain ranges sharing a border with Nevada to the east. Nestled among these mountains are multiple winter resorts, most of which focus heavily on the ski and snowboarding industry, meaning when winter comes, so too does the need for seasonal staff. From lifties to bartenders and a whole mess of other seasonal jobs. And the first place on today's list to find those jobs is Big Bear. Big Bear is a small mountain town about 2.5 hours drive from Los Angeles and 3.5 hour drive to Las Vegas and home to Snow Summit and Big Bear Mountain Resort. Collectively known simply as Big Bear, Big Bear proudly advertises all jobs start at $19 an hour, including call center representatives as well as tipped jobs like baristas. Perks include free ski passes, discounts on food, rentals, retail, and a free local bus pass to help you get around town. Big Bear does not offer employee housing. While they will try to help you find a place, it's kinda on you to sort that out. The season usually starts around mid-November, so you'll want to start looking for a place as soon as possible so you don't end up out in the cold. Next up, and about 5 hours drive up from Big Bear, is Mammoth Mountain. In fact, it's about 5 hours drive from most big cities. San Francisco, Las Vegas, and Los Angeles are all roughly 5 hours drive away, with Reno being only 3 hours to the north. Mammoth is relatively remote. Jobs in positions like retail, rentals, parking attendants, and laundry operators all start at $20 an hour, and should go up from there, depending on the job. Mammoth does offer employee housing for full-time staff, which will run you an average of $700 a month for possibly a shared dorm, which is most often referred to as crammed. The town does have a free shuttle service to get you to most of the places you need to get to, but it is nice to have a car, especially if you want to take that drive to the big city. But plan to spend most of your free time on the mountain, since you get a free ski pass, and everything else is just so far away. And one of those far away lands is about 3.5 hours north of Mammoth, Lake Tahoe. Tahoe has so much winter stuff going on, it really deserves its own video, which we'll get to later on. Tahoe sits on the border of Nevada and California, and being deep in the Sierra Nevada mountain range, it is full of ski resorts and winter jobs. 3 of those resorts are Heavenly, Kirkwood, and North Star. They have a big operation and are in need of staff to fill all of the standard resort positions. They start all jobs at $20 an hour, offer housing at $13 a day, and give you 40% off all retail. And since they are all part of the Vail Resorts empire, you do get a ski pass for most of their operations. Meaning, if you can find the time off to take a quick trip to Colorado, you can hit the slopes for free. Palisades Tahoe, formerly known as Squaw Valley and Alpine Meadows, and host to the 1960 Winter Olympics, also has a big operation going on in Tahoe, and in turn needs a big staff to run that operation. Palisades says they start tipped employees, like waitstaff and bartenders, at $17 an hour, and everybody else at $20. While they do have employee housing available, you do need to be offered a full-time job before you can get into it. Last up on our list is Sugar Bowl Resort. Sugar Bowl calls itself an independent, mid-sized resort and is just a few miles from Tahoe City. In fact, it's even closer to the Donner Pass, where a bunch of people ate their friends a long time ago. That's not important. It's just a fun fact. Surrounded by big corporate resorts and former Olympic hosts, Sugar Bowl is kind of the underdog in the Tahoe mountain community. They start most jobs at $20 an hour and claim to have more employee housing than any resort in the area, though even by early October last season, it was already on a wait list. Leaning into their underdog status, Sugar Bowl tries to sweeten the deal for employees by being more employee community focused instead of being the corporate resort, by offering a lot of staff parties and opening the mountain up for after-hours staff only skiing. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's a quick look at 3 winter mountain resort areas in California. Big Bear to the south, where you could surf in the morning and ski in the afternoon, like in the commercials. Mammoth Mountain, which is fairly remote, and Tahoe, which, like I said, has so much going on. Tahoe really needs its own video. But California is a big state, and there is a whole lot more going on. So hit the like button, and then hit the subscribe button to get more great Seasonal Job Pro stuff. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you've ever worked at any of these resorts, and if you go back. I'd love to hear your experiences as a Seasonal Job Pro. Thanks for watching.